besides being two great references of world-renowned pop music. Madonna and Cher are very intelligent women who have built real empires. But the question is, which of the two leads a more luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a fierce battle between Madonna and Cher. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Current mansions. Both Madonna and Cher are pop stars who have made enough money to own the house of their dreams. It is known that during the pandemic, Madonna moved to Sintra in Portugal. The property chosen to be her new home is a historic 18th century mansion of 16,000 square feet. Some sources speculate that she purchased the property for $7.5 million. Currently, Madonna owns one of the most expansive private residences in Manhattan. In fact, the singer combined 3 villas to create this huge Georgian architecture mansion. The residential complex has a total of 26 rooms, with an impressive 13 bedrooms. And to give you an idea of values, because it is a very expensive area, this property was bought by Madonna in 2009 for $32.5 million. Cher's current mansion is located on the Pacific Coast Highway, near the stunning coast of Malibu, considered one of the most popular destinations for famous people looking for charming and sophisticated places to live. The singer was the one who designed the decoration of the 3-story mansion, inspired by Renaissance works, which turned the property into a real 19th century palace in every detail. Outside, the 13,000 square foot mansion sits on a prime lot facing the Pacific Ocean and includes a luxury pool with infinity edges. Cher almost sold the property to Beyoncé and Jay-Z for $41 million, but the deal was not finalized. And according to some sources, the property was last listed for $45 million. Taking into account the value of the singer's current properties, the winner of this round is Cher. Round 2. Cars. In this round, we will find out which of the two stars has a more expensive fleet of vehicles. It is known that Cher and her late ex-husband Sonny had a collection of classic cars with models in pairs, one color for each of them. An example of this was her pair of 1966 Ford Mustangs that were customized and not at all basic. Cher's car had its exterior, and also its interior was finished in pink. Meanwhile, Sonny's Mustang was yellow on the outside, with a brown interior with Jaguar print seats. A real luxury. The celebrities' cars went up for auction in 2009 and were sold for about $200,000. The couple has also owned a luxurious Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith from the 1950s and also a pair of Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3. Back then, as well as nowadays, owning this British car brand is synonymous with a lot of status and wealth. Cher has also been spotted using a Mercedes-Benz car, which everything indicates to be the CLA Coupe model, a vehicle of athletic design that costs around $40,000. Another car from the star is a Cadillac Escalade, a family-sized transport that has top-notch interior trim in addition to its rugged exterior look. And to get a big car like this in its most complete version, you have to fork out about $100,000. When you want a sportier vehicle, Cher bets on his Porsche 911. With its timeless design, this car combines tradition and modernity. Not surprisingly, its most complete version costs around $200,000. But Madonna is not left behind in this dispute. She has already been seen with a Jaguar XE, for example, a sports sedan that can cost around $46,000. Another car she has posed for pictures on her Instagram is a Dodge Challenger, a beautiful sports car valued at $40,000. When she lived in London, the Queen of Pop used to drive a Mini Cooper S, which has even been mentioned in the lyrics of her song American Life. She sold her small but fast car, which just because it once belonged to the singer, was advertised for £55,000 or $75,000. The singer has also been seen a few times in a Range Rover Vogue, a versatile SUV ideal for everyday use. And to give you an idea of the price, a new model of this vehicle can cost around $90,000. One of the most luxurious cars she currently drives in Hollywood is a Maybach 62S, one of the rarest and most exclusive vehicles, with a V12 engine that was customized by the singer. And some American websites claim that this model of Madonna's costs around $1 million. Taking into account the value of the cars, Madonna wins this round. Round 3. Luxury items. In this round, we will find out how the two singers Madonna and Cher spend their fortunes on extravagant purchases. To have an idea, some sources point out that Madonna spends $10,000 a month buying Kabbalah water, which is blessed according to the religion she follows. When it comes to fashion, besides the usual accessories such as earrings, necklaces, and luxury watches, the singer is a fan of another more ostentatious ornament, the grills. This dental jewelry, which has already been a success among other artists, such as Katy Perry and Kim Kardashian, is personalized and can be made of gold, silver, platinum, and contain diamond stones. This ornament is really for those with money to spare, as it can cost millions of dollars. When it comes to art, Madonna also enjoys various works by big-name artists, having a veritable collection of paintings. For many people, buying art is actually an investment, since the more time goes by, the more valuable the works become. An example of this was that Madonna sold in 2013 one of her works by Fernand Léger for $7.2 million. She has in her collection today paintings like Picasso's, and also owns one of the 5 unique and rare paintings by Frida Kahlo, an artist of whom she is a fan. All in all, some sources claim that the Queen of Pop owns at least $100 million worth of artwork, a figure that could be even higher. Meanwhile, Cher is very discreet and little is known about her extravagant spending. So it is clear that Madonna wins this round. Round 4. Former properties. In this round, we will evaluate which of the two celebrities has had a more luxurious and more expensive real estate portfolio. One of the most remarkable apartments that once belonged to Madonna was located in New York. It was 2 units that were joined together to form a duplex in the Harperley Hall building, totaling 6,000 square feet spread over 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. Until in 2013, she decided to sell the apartment, pocketing $20 million at the time. After living for a while renting in Los Angeles, the singer also decided to invest in a new home in the city, in the neighborhood full of celebrities' hidden hills, such as Justin Bieber, Drake, Britney Spears, and Jennifer Lopez. The home, which belonged to the singer The Weeknd, is on a 2.9-acre lot, with the main house having approximately 13,300 square feet of living space. Inside, the property has 7 well-appointed bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a yoga room, a beautifully lit lead wine cellar, a cinema room, a bar area, and several comfortable and ornate living rooms where friends and family can gather. Madonna's mansion has several leisure options for her to enjoy her rest days with her 6 children, including a beautiful basketball court, a large fitness area for the singer who loves to take care of her health, a heated enclosed pool area, fully illuminated with LED. There is also a guest house on the property, to comfortably receive guests. And Madonna's new and luxurious villa was bought in 2021 for the sum of $19.3 million, but she decided to sell the house in 2022 for $25.2 million. Another property that Madonna has lived in for 10 years is a luxurious mansion located on a famous avenue in Beverly Hills, a city in California, USA. The 1-acre property has a luxurious 12,100 square foot main house with 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, plus 2 guest houses. There is even a theater room in the residence that seats up to 15 people. The decor is very clean and has many windows, providing natural light and good air circulation. In 2003, the house was bought by the artist for $12 million, and it is currently worth $35 million on the real estate market. Cher is not left behind in this dispute. She once owned, for example, a 3,000 square foot property on Gloaming Drive in a quieter part of Los Angeles. The house was built in 1957 and has a spacious living area next to the rustic dining room, which is next to French windows. Outside, there is a patio overlooking the mountains, as well as beautiful grounds with a lawn and a lovely waterfall. According to some sources, the singer sold the property for approximately $2.5 million. The singer has also previously owned a duplex in West Hollywood at Sierra Towers, an exclusive residential condominium located in the state of California. The luxurious duplex is approximately 2,300 square feet, has a sophisticated living room, which integrates the dining table facing a balcony with incredible views of the city, and a kitchen decorated with Indian panels. Cher sold the duplex apartment in 2013 for $5.25 million, but the property came back on the market in 2018, going for $6,995,000. The artist also had an oceanfront mansion located on La Gorce Island in Miami Beach, Florida. Located on the shores of Biscayne Bay, the 11,500 square foot mansion features carefully designed architecture. Among the indoor environments is the clean-colored living room that features ocean views, while the formal dining set includes doors that open onto the garden. The kitchen features a chef's island in the center, as well as modern furniture and appliances. There is also a cozy game room to spend leisure time in. On the upper level there are large glass windows that bring natural light into the room, and the residence has 6 bedrooms, including an exclusive guest bedroom and a suite in soft colors, with high standard furniture and a fireplace with plaster moldings. There is also a balcony overlooking the bay, 6 luxurious bathrooms, a modern media room, stairs leading to a lounge on the top floor, and a sophisticated bar next to a drinks rack. Outside, Cher had a true paradise at her disposal, as the grounds extend to a private pier, as well as containing several patios and a pool to enjoy the sunny Miami weather. According to the Los Angeles Times website, the property was sold in 2020 for $17 million. Another property Cher once owned in Beverly Hills was a sophisticated mansion on Benedict Canyon Drive, a prime neighborhood where other celebrities reside. Built by the singer in the late 1970s, the mansion has a total of 20,000 square feet of living space within a large 4-acre lot. Apart from the living room with tiled walls, little is known about its interior, but the outside of the mansion features wooded woods, riding trails, and a large tennis court. The mansion integrates its own equestrian center, next to a lovely waterfall. The site also has an infinity-edge swimming pool, a sculpture garden, and several relaxing patios with lovely views of the region. Cher lived in the place for a few years, until she sold it in 1988 for $5.9 million to actor Ed Murphy. And according to some sources, the mansion was last put up for sale in 2016 for $85 million. Cher's first mansion, on the other hand, called the Owlwood Estate, is one of the largest in Holmby Hills, near Sunset Boulevard on the west side of the city of Los Angeles. The incredible Renaissance-style villa was built in 1936 and is 12,200 square feet in size, located on a 10-acre lot. On the main level, the foyer dates back to the time of its construction, possessing a classic and elegant style. The formal dining room is next door and is highlighted by wood moldings on the hand-carved walls. The mansion has equally sophisticated bedrooms, 9 bathrooms with marble floors, and an office on the upper level overlooking the treetops. In addition to all the formal settings, the mansion also has an entertainment area, which includes a pool table and bookshelves built into the walls. A distinguishing feature of this residence is that it even has tunnels leading to the garden, ideal for discreetly entering and leaving the house. Outside, there are several open-air patios for resting, a centralized fountain at the entrance of the mansion, and a large tennis court. The property also boasts a beautiful lawn and diverse trees that create a tranquil atmosphere for resting close to nature. There is also a luxury swimming pool next to a guest house, which has an outdoor patio, living room, guest bathroom, compact kitchen, and a cozy bedroom. Cher bought the mansion with her ex-husband Donnie in 1974 for $750,000, but besides them, some famous people have lived in the place and other artists have thrown parties at the property. According to the media, those who want to purchase the mansion will have to fork out no less than $115 million. So, for having already owned so many expensive houses, Cher wins this round. 5th round. Donations. Both Cher and Madonna are philanthropists who do not hesitate to donate large amounts of their fortunes to charity. One of Madonna's biggest actions was the creation of Raising Malawi, which provides shelter, education, and healthcare for orphan children in the African country Malawi. In 2017, she even opened a hospital there, which has treated more than 12,000 infants and performed almost 4,000 child surgeries. The relationship with this country was so impactful for the Queen of Pop that she adopted 4 children there, increasing her family. In 2020, for example, in the midst of the healthcare collapse, the singer donated $1 million to vaccine research. The brunette has her own foundation, Cher Cares, which aims to support different causes. For example, she has already donated $130,000 to buy helmets for military troops in Iraq and Pakistan. The singer is also a big philanthropist for animal causes. For example, she launched an institution called Free the Wild to fund the reintroduction of trapped animals to the wild. The Kavan elephant was a successful case of rescue, a mission that cost Cher $400,000. The star even released a documentary with Paramount Plus called Cher and the Loneliest Elephant, detailing the quest to free the elephant. In September 2020, Cher raised nearly $2 million for Joe Biden's presidential campaign in an LGBTQ-themed virtual fund. Since both artists are major philanthropists, we'll consider it a tie. Round 6. Sources of income. Besides making money as singers, Cher and Madonna have other means of wealth. But which of them has more diverse sources of income? Cher, for example, has had her stardom on television and in the movies, which have also represented great earnings for the artist. Not to mention her income from her commercial image, participating in various advertising campaigns, such as for Versace. Until today, Cher sells licensed products, such as perfumes of her brand. And a great way to promote them is on her Instagram, where she has more than 2 million followers. Madonna, on the other hand, founded her own entertainment company, Maverick, in 1992, which is composed of a record label, film production company, book publishing company, television production company, and much more. Until in 2004, the giant Warner bought Maverick shares. Alongside her manager, in 2010, the pop queen also founded the hard candy fitness gym chain, which has established itself in 7 different cities. A year later, Madonna created Truth or Dare by Madonna, a fashion and perfume company that stood out in sales with the singer's fragrances. Along with other great singers such as Nicki Minaj, the artist is one of the founders of the streaming platform Tidal, which competes with Spotify and Apple Music. Not to mention the money the artist has made from the movies she has directed and acted in, with the 1993 production Body of Evidence making Madonna $2.5 million plus a percentage of the box office. As a major media figure, Madonna has also made a lot of money starring in advertising campaigns for major brands such as Pepsi Drinks, H&M Fashion, Mitsubishi and BMW dealerships, among many others. And since Madonna has more diverse sources of income, she wins this round. Round 7. Wealth. In this round, we will finally find out who is richer. Would it be Cher or Madonna? Cher, for example, has been making a lot of money from her stardom since the 1960s, totaling almost 60 years in her career, enough time to accumulate a giant net worth. Coming from a time when record sales were a fever, the singer sold 40 million copies with her duo, and then 100 million in her solo career. Already with her concerts, Cher is a great success story. She signed a contract in 2008, for example, for a 3-year concert residency in Las Vegas, pocketing $60 million at the time. Meanwhile, her big tour that lasted from 2002 to 2005, Living Proof, the Farewell Tour, became one of the highest-grossing tours of all time, earning $250 million. As late as 2014, Forbes magazine listed her as the 23rd highest-grossing touring artist since 1990, with total revenue of $351.6 million. Currently, some sources estimate Cher's net worth to be $360 million, but it is quite likely that her fortune is much larger. Meanwhile, throughout her career, Madonna has sold more than 335 million pieces of music worldwide, becoming one of the female artists who has sold the most physical albums. If with each sale the singer earned $1, you can imagine how much she has earned with her albums alone. On YouTube, the singer's numbers are amazing, having more than 5 billion views in all her channel history, which may have generated a nice income with AdSense and also with brand advertisement. On Spotify, the artist reaches more than 22.6 million listeners per month, which represents a monthly income of more than $90,000 without much effort. With ticket sales for her concerts, the singer is the woman who has made the most money. Sticky and Sweet. In 2008 and 2009, Madonna performed 85 shows, gathered 5.5 million fans, making more than $400 million at the time. According to renowned newspapers and magazines, Madonna has already made more than $1.4 billion with all her concerts. In fact, the singer is considered to be one of the richest women in the United States who have built their empires all by themselves. And in 2022, it was estimated by Forbes that Madonna has a net worth, after paying her taxes, of $575 million. But there are other sources that speculate that her fortune is even higher, as high as $850 million. So it is clear that Madonna wins this round. But since in this video, we are evaluating who leads the most luxurious life, let's go to the sum of the points. At the end of the battle, we had 3 points for Cher against 5 points for Madonna, so the blonde is the champion. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.